Hey, welcome back to the 12 Weeks of Christmas series on the Expandable Folio Spine. This is part 4, and I hope everybody done part 3A. Watch 3A first before they done 3B. I recorded 3B, and I'm like, I can't leave that pocket like that. So then I recorded another video and put 3A on it. So I hope we're all back on track again. And I'm sorry about that, but I couldn't leave it like that, ladies. Okay. So we've got that all made. Now we're going to start working on the right side. So now we're going to need piece A and piece B. Because the right side, you repeat piece A, B, C, D, J, and K. So for right now, we'll need piece A and piece B. Piece A, you're going to need your scoreboard. And there's my bone folder. I think some of my stuff on my desk has legs and walks away. So piece A, we are going to score at 3/4 of an inch. Okay. And you want your paper up here at the 8.5, okay. And then we're going to score at 1 1/4. Okay. 1 1/4. And we might as well go ahead and score B while we're at it. And we're going to score at the 6-inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay. So piece A, we're going to fold towards the bumpy side, ladies. And then burnish. And do both score lines. And we're going to add our other piece of tie back, because I had you cut 2 pieces of tie back at 1.5 inches by 11. Okay, now I'm going to attach my tie back to the inside. Okay. And if you have black tie back, then you don't have to worry about it. I need to get me some of those ordered. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my tape. To my tie back. Oh. I'm going to butt my other piece right up against that. I want end-to-end coverage on this tie back, if I can. You just don't want, like I said in that video before, you don't want it to end, you know, if you have an open spot, you don't want that in your scoring area. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to put this down. I'm just going to put it right in the middle, because the first 3/4 is what's going to go inside our pocket. And I'm just going to tape off some of it until I make sure I'm going good. Oops. If stuff sticks, it sticks. I think I got mine crooked. Gosh darn it, I did. But that's okay. As long as we're protecting our seam, that's what matters. Okay, now I'm going to burnish this. Now I'm going to redo my score lines. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of resistance, but that's okay. Now it looks like I got my tie vac to run off. If you got a little bit of runoff on that tie vac, just cut it off, ladies. You don't want that showing. Okay? Now I'm going to taper my corners just to that very first score line. Okay? Just to the very first score line. This just makes it easier for us to insert it into our pocket. Okay, we're working on the right side now. Here is our front and back cover. Well, it's our back, actually our back cover. Because here's our 2-inch spine over here. So we are going to attach this right in here. And just up to your score line. Don't go past your score line, ladies. Okay? I'm just double checking mine. Make sure I've got a good fit before we attach it. Now we're going to apply tape. I guess we should have applied our tape first. Keep your tape closer to the cut edge than the score mark, because that way if it doesn't quite go on, you don't want any of the score pile tape showing, ladies. Okie dokie. Oh, do both sides. I think I done that in the last video too. And again, I'm staying a little bit away from that score line, just in case. Keeping my tape closer to the cut edge. All right, now you can take your tape off. I've got a little bit of a hangover. Let's see, where's my ruler? Ruler. See, I think sometimes it walks off. It doesn't want me to find it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my paper trimmer, and I'm going to try and trim a little bit of that excess off there. It's overhang, which I could probably just use my scissors. Probably just as good. See, I had just that much of an overhang, but I took it off. So if you have a little bit of an overhang, just take it off just like I did. Okay? I'll try this one more time just to make sure. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, I'm going to take my tape off. You can take one side off and stick it in, and then turn it over, and then peel your other side off. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. I open up my pocket with my hand here and kind of slide it in, hoping it doesn't stick. Oh, I'm trying to, it was coming up too much, and I felt it starting to grab. See this? So I'm just kind of bending it the other way so it doesn't pop up, because it's wanting to grab, and I'm not ready for it to grab yet. All right, that looks good. All right. Okay, that's piece A. Let's see, we're going to need piece B too. Sorry about that. The C attaches before B. Okay, so piece C, we are going to score. Okay, so it's score on the 8.5-inch side at 7 1/4, and then 7 3/4. So 7 3/4. Okay, so score at 7 1/4, and then 7 3/4. Okay. Now we're going to fold towards your bumpy side, ladies, and burnish. And this is piece C, and you're scoring at 7 1/4 and 7 3/4. This is giving us a 1/2 inch gusset. Piece don't want to fold over very well. And then burnish. Then we're going to apply tape. I'm going to straighten out my tape here. Okay, you're going to apply it to the outside of that 3/4 inch. And I'm going to go closer to the scored edge. Okay. I'm going closer to the scored edge, ladies. And if you're using like a 1/4 inch tape, I'd put 2 strips down, okay? I'm using 1/2 inch. So if you're using 1/4 inch, go ahead and put 2 strips down. And then I'm going to miter my corners, or miter, I'm going to taper my corners. All right, so open your book back up, and piece C is, we have our 2-inch spine right here, so it's going to go right beside it. And we're just attaching that 3/4 inch. We're not attaching our 1/2 inch gusset here, okay? Just our 3/4, tape side down. And we're going to line it up. And you don't want to go over, ladies. You don't want to go over on this tie back. You don't want to go past your score line, okay? Just up to where your black cardstock, or whatever color of cardstock you're using. When you think you got it, hold it and take your score pile tape off. All right, that's piece C. Piece B, this gets so big, ladies, it's hard to keep it all on my desk without hitting stuff. Okay, this piece, again, we're folding towards the bumpy side. Excuse me, ladies. And burnish. And we're going to apply our score pile tape to the outside. And I'm going to go closer to the scored edge. Okay. All right. Now this one we don't have to taper because we're not going the full length. Okay, now, I'm going to round my corners because I did that on my other side. Totally optional. I just think it adds sometimes a little bit different dimension. Piece B is going right on top of piece C. You're lining it up. Okay, what you can do, ladies, because you want it to match this other side. Grab your ruler. Flatten both these pieces out. Grab your ruler. And we're at 1/2 inch. So I need to be right there. Okay. Now, finish lining her up. Huh. I think I got more of a space up here. But that's just line it up from top to bottom. Make it match your other side over here, okay? Even if it's not, even if you got a little bit more up here, you want it to match, because when you open your album up, you want it to match, okay? Okie dokie. Let me see what we're... Okay, let's go ahead and grab piece D. Let's go ahead and get it. We've got time. So piece D, we're going to score on the 7.5 inch side, piece D, on the 7.5 inch side at 7. All right. So you're scoring 1/2 inch. Okay. Just scoring at 1/2 inch. Okay. All right. Fold towards the bumpy side, ladies. This gets a little bit harder and harder to... Yeah, wait till you start decorating it. Oh, you got it folded here, folded there. Oh, mercy. Okay, now this piece is going to attach to the outside of piece A, okay? Just like that. So we want the tape on the inside of the 1/2 inch, okay? We folded it, open it back up, and your score pile tape goes on the inside of your 1/2 inch. Okay, ladies? And I'm staying closer to the cut edge again. If that page don't fit right in there, my score pile tape is not going to show. Okay, taper your corners just to the score line. All right, let's test this. Okay, I'm going to put it on here, make sure I'm all nice and, oh, even, yes. Okay, now how I'm going to do this, I've got it to where I want it. I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to flip it over. Put my hand here to hold it and take my tape off and stick her in. That's how I do mine. So I get it to where it needs to be, okay? Then I grab a hold of it. Don't let it slip anywhere. Flip it over. Hang it. Put your fingers down to where it won't go nowhere. And then take your tape off and stick her down. It's the easiest way I know to do it, ladies. Oh. Okay, I think we're going to stop here, and then we will finish up on the right side, And we should be able to get quite a bit of the middle done in the next video, ladies. So, okay, that's it for this video. We will see you guys in the next video. We're getting closer, ladies. Okay, thanks for working right alongside me. Talk to you ladies later. Bye-bye. Keep scrapping.